the toxic masculinity video. Now I'm about to record the toxic femininity video because both can be overused and both can be toxic if we're not balanced in both. So I want to talk about how, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I talked a little bit about the toxic femininity in the masculinity video. I was basically talking about sexual energy, and that's feminine energy. So yes, we're gonna speak more on that. Overusing sex, overusing lust, like using lustful energy, and how we can use our sexual energy to create, basically. So semen retention is one of the ways that you can use your sacral chakra in a more healthy manner. Creativity has a lot to do with sensuality, like your senses, like taste, touch, smell, eyesight, you know what I'm saying, all that type of things. So getting more in touch with those senses can help with creating something. I'm a writer, so those senses help with like my writing skills immensely, because writing is all about allowing another person to experience a reality that they're not currently in, if that makes sense. So when you're reading something, it's like you're putting yourself inside of that person's situation. And if that can happen while reading a book, it's a really good book. If you can really relate with the person, or you can build a emotional bond with the characters, then it's a really good book. And how people cultivate this is by using our senses. And that's just a healthy way to do it. I'm going to tell y'all also about the toxic ways that y'all use y'all feminine energy. One of the ways that y'all use your feminine energy is laziness. Not taking action at all. Not doing anything at all. Being completely lazy. Being completely... Is the word stoic? I don't know. I think it's the word. I think that's the word. Just not doing nothing. Not creating no ideas. Just depending on other people purposely to do work for you. I really genuinely feel like we all need to take steps in what we want. Now, I'm not saying overwork yourself. Like when you, like for example, if you want to become a multimillionaire, look up ways on how to do that. Watch videos, read books. One of the biggest books that I've been reading is this one. Hold on. My baby's in my arms right now, so it's gonna be hard for me to read it. Okay, there we go. Think and Grow Rich. This book, hold on, see. It's gonna focus. Okay, there we go. This book, y'all, and I've been taking notes. Like, this book is the most like amazing book that helped. Like it rewrote my whole subconscious. Like even though I was on the path of rewriting my subconscious before I read this book, it helped immensely on how to I'm sorry, being a mom is a lot. It can be overwhelming, but it helped me a lot on like my fears of money. Like we have fears like of being rich. A lot of us have fears of having a lot of money, and that's why we don't have money. And we may think to ourselves like, no, I don't have no goddamn fears of having money. Why would I have a fear of that? And it's the responsibility. Like when you get a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of people gonna come to you for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, a lot of us don't recognize that we have that fear. I definitely didn't until I read that book, and I was like, you know what? I do have a little bit of, like, little fears of certain things. So, honestly, just being open to learn new things, that's a way of using your masculine energy in a healthy way. Like just reading, like just learning. I feel like a lot of us don't read, and I don't know why, because it's helpful. It's very helpful. It's very helpful with your intellect. It's very helpful with gaining the ability to create scenarios for yourself that will help you get rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know nothing, if you're not intelligent and intellectual in money, then how are you going to get money? How are you going to receive more money? How are you going to learn how to be an abundant person without knowing how to be an abundant person? You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing I feel like we don't do, is learn new things and be open to learning. We all want to know. We all want to act like we know everything, and we don't. None of us know everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. What else do we do that's kind of toxic and that's feminine? I feel like also another thing we do is we are codependent on just people. And I feel like I already said that, like with the laziness, like we just be codependent. If we have a husband or we have a partner, we're like, okay, well, we both have jobs, we're both paying the rent, we're both living within our means. Like, y'all not out of your comfort zone. Y'all don't have any bigger dreams. Y'all don't think bigger because y'all are comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all have a partner and y'all married, and you know what I'm saying, like, even if things are going good in your marriage, y'all should want to have an independent life. You know what I'm saying? Separate from your marriage. Y'all should want to have your own life and should have your own hobbies and the things that you want to do and like to do. We all should do that. Not just men, but females, especially. I'm talking to the females more so, because we can be very dependent on our men for entertainment, attention, and all this stuff. But it's like, no, like, they're just one person. They shouldn't be responsible for all of your needs. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to cultivate a support group or friends or whatever, or even hobbies that will fulfill you. So yeah, that's one thing. What else? I want to say manipulation, but that has nothing to do with, I mean, it's toxic, and I feel like we should be using manipulation in a way where it's like we are manipulating our own minds, our own subconscious minds, to have a certain belief system so we can attract certain outcomes and attract certain scenarios for ourselves. Because I feel like because that's a feminine thing. I feel like we manipulate people into like feeling bad for us, or we manipulate people into, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like we kind of like, what is it? Hold on. Alright. I feel like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired as hell, and I'm trying to knock these videos out because Divine has been calling me to talk about these topics, and I mean, I've been talking about it to myself for a while now. I guess they just like, they want me to share certain information, and if y'all take heed to it, y'all take heed to it. If y'all don't, then y'all don't. I don't really care. But anyways, very cranky. But what I was saying. Okay, the manipulation thing. I feel like we as people can be very manipulative in a way where we'll do something for someone just so we can receive it in return. And that's like a manipulation type of thing. I feel like that's feminine energy as well. That's a toxic feminine. Feeling like you have to, like, make something happen for yourself, if that makes sense. Instead of allowing things to come to you and being receptive and attracting what you desire, you're trying to force it. You're trying to force it. And you can't force anyone to be something that they're not. You can't force a situation to happen that's not meant to happen. You have to go with the flow of life and what it's trying to teach you and what it's trying to tell you. Being more receptive to the divine instead of trying to force the divine into submission. Like, that's never going to work, like, ever. You cannot dominate the universe, okay? The universe is the universe. You cannot do that. So that's one of the biggest things that I want to say is just, like, do stuff from the kindness of your heart. Be compassionate, which is feminine energy, and, like, you will get that in return because that's the energy that you're putting out, but you just may not get it in the way that you want it, and you may not get it when you want it. And honestly, for real, we're not doing things out of receiving things. We're doing things out of love, because we are love. Don't do stuff out of, oh, I'm trying to get something in return, because that never works out. Do things out of love, like love for it, like especially when you're creating. Like, we're creating because we love to do it. We're creating because it's fun, and we're like in our playful energy. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing things to receive. You know, that's one of the biggest things that I had to learn is stop being so vulnerable to the wrong individuals just so they can be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do this thing where I would I would overshare, and I would be so open and so transparent. And I'm still that way, but I would do it because I would want it back. Now I'm doing it because it's just simply me, and you know, I'm that type of person. That's just who I am. I'm not doing things because I want a specific person to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just realizing and learning that not everybody is going to do that. Not everybody is comfortable with doing that, and that is okay. I am going to surround myself with my own energy so I can attract what is meant for me. Period. Whatever is meant for me will be. I'm no longer chasing. I'm now just attracting, and that's living in a healthy feminine. Okay. Also, sometimes you would have to balance out your feminine with with more healthy masculine traits, like action, taking action, doing something that you've been wanting to do but too scared to do. That's what I did. That's what I said in the last video. Honestly, it all goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes hand in hand. You really have to cultivate this foundation within yourself, this self recognition, this self-awareness within yourself to have a healthy masculine and feminine. So become closer with self. Like, allow yourself to be free of the mind for a while. You know what I'm saying? The mind is only here for us to be able to move and to use our senses and stuff like that. The mind is not to overthink. We're not supposed to overthink. We are not. Thoughts come, but we can let them go. Now, if there's a thought that, you know, sticks with you and, you know, you feel it in your gut that's important, that's your intuition. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a thought that puts you into a fear mindset, or a thought that's just confusing, you must just let it go. Just let it go. Leave it alone. Let it be. Because it's not important. You know what I'm saying? What's important is you sticking with your intuition and you connecting to divine, connecting to source at all times, so you can take certain steps in the right direction. I'm not even gonna say the right direction, but in the direction you want to go in. You know what I'm saying? Follow your path and your path only. Don't follow other people. Don't follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, follow your higher mind, because we all have higher consciousness. A lot of us, we just haven't tapped into it because, one, the food that we're eating is hella unhealthy. We eating fast food every day. We not eating no type of vegetables, no type of fruit. We not drinking water. We not connecting with the earth. You know what I'm saying? We are not connected to the earth. A lot of us is like so disconnected to the earth because, like I said, the food we're eating, the things that we're listening to, the music that we're listening to, low vibrational people that's in our lives. So a lot of things that y'all need to do is cut off, cut out a lot of unhealthy habits that y'all have. Weed, that's a touchy topic. I stopped smoking because I have a child. But weed, it shouldn't be overused. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say you can't use weed at all. I'm not saying that weed is like completely like, oh, don't do it, but don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you overdo it, when you're smoking like literally every day, all day, and like big ass blunts, you is just super disconnected from your body, and that's not something that's cool. That's not good because you're using escapism, and you're escaping from your reality, and that's not going to change your reality. You know what I'm saying? You escaping from your reality is not going to change it. So you need to slow down on the smoking. I'm talking to somebody. Okay, slow it down. Allow yourself to take a break. If it got to be like at least 2-3 weeks, let it be 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to take a break. Allow yourself to be sober enough to be self-aware and to make a change within your own body. But yes, that's all I would like to say on this video. Like, comment, subscribe. This video is going to be posted tomorrow. Like I said, I had posted the masculine energy video right before this one. So yeah, I'm gonna be wearing the same outfit. I'm gonna be looking the same because your girl just I just finished that video. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other videos you would like to see, what the topics you would like me to touch on, because I'm literally a talker, and even if I don't know about the topic, I will look it up. I will watch the videos on the topic. I will read the articles. I will read information on the topic just to talk about it, just to give you my little take on it. So yes, do that, and yeah, y'all have a good day.